NicknLex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're very excited. We're gonna do a reaction for Eric, and look what we're wearing. Your shirts. We're gonna do a Tool marathon for Monday Marathon Madness.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly. And it's been so long, much too long since we've been away from Tool. So I'm super happy that we're getting back to them and with a marathon. So we're going to be doing 4 Degrees is the name of the song from the album Undertow. And this is 1993. And then after that, it's going to bleed over into the song Descending by the album Fear Inoculum. And it's the first song of their first album. First song of the album from the year 2019.
Which is the last.
Okay, yeah. And I wanted to show this off. Woo!
Oh,
This is something that Eric also got for us, along with the shirts that we're wearing. This is such a cool version of the album Fear Inoculum. And when you open it, if you guys haven't seen this before, there's a little screen that turns on and that shows you the entire album, I guess, like a movie. So it's very cool. It has a little play pause button there.
Yes, and you can also charge it with a USB.
Exactly. It's got a charger down here. It's got some booklets on the side. The CDs, just amazing. This was such a great gift, and I just love it so much. We showed it off already to a friend that came over and he was like, Tool.
What is this? Yeah, he couldn't believe it.
So thank you, Eric, for requesting this, for the shirts, for the CD, for all of your support, all of your amazing, lovely comments that you always leave and make our day with. So thank you so much for everything you do.
Of course, and also the Tool Army, thank you so much for having us. We've been absent, but we're back, and I hope you enjoy our reaction.
I hope so too. I'm so excited to do this, and doing marathons are always really fun, and I trust Eric that he chose 2 great songs to go with. So let's get started. All right, so 4 Degrees.
About this, the rhythm is very when he's palm muting, boom, boom, boom,
yes,
and then they get out of that, and it's like chin, 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 you know?
Yeah.
They kind of stop, and that what changes the song so much. The attack, of the guitar, the bass, of course, is very tight. The guitar, and wow, but it does sound like
90s.
90s. Like it
Totally.
sounds a little bit grungy, but of course it also sounds very metal. It sounds just very Tool. Like they have a specific sound, and
I always put them in their own category. I've never quite listened to anything like
right. It doesn't
Tool.
sound like anything else.
No.
Like maybe like a little bit like the other band that he has.
Oh,
Because of the voice.
Oh yeah.
Perfect Circle?
Yes.
But Perfect Circle doesn't have that Toolish like
No, it's because that drop D feel is so
and
special.
also the drummer, I mean, like was it Carrie? Carrie.
Yeah, Danny Carey.
Yeah, Danny Carey. I was gonna say Jim Carrey. I'm gonna get murdered. But yeah, I just love that whole, like the whole sound they have is just so unique. So
I agree.
But when we don't have the lyrics pulled up, so it's a little bit hard for me to understand.
And we know that Tool has very powerful lyrics. We've been told. So usually what we do is after listening to the song, or in this case songs, afterwards we take a look at the lyrics on the second or third listen.
Sometimes what happens is when you look at the lyrics, you don't really focus that much on the music. So and we're not like, we don't like talk about the lyrics afterwards. That's not our
And
jam.
usually the first time you hear a song, you're not sitting there analyzing the lyrics. You might.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people do, but you might be in the car with your brother or something, and you're just like, "Oh, this is cool." You're not like sitting there reading the lyrics from a book.
Yeah.
Like,
So we want to react to the music first, and then we will analyze the lyrics for ourselves. You already know what it's about, so we just like to focus on the music. So we're gonna rewind a little bit, like we always do.
Yep.
Let's keep going.
All right.
Let it go.
What a cool track. Very
Wow.
cool. I love the drumming. I mean, Danny Carey is such a good musician.
Beast.
He basically he makes that Tool sound. I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
It's I think a little bit of everyone, because everything that's going on is so on the same page. You know, like they all have this amazing style, and Danny, the drums are so off the charts, but the voice is also insane from Maynard, and just everything, the way that everyone is so tight with each other. And like you said, it has such a distinct feeling. Like I remember when I discovered Tool, I knew like 3 songs, The Pod and I don't know which other one. And when they would come on my playlist, I would always feel so like, you know, like so full of like energy, and like it's so hard not to make the stank face.
Yes, a lot of people have told us, like when we did other reactions before, we were all like,
yes,
because you get into this groove, and it's just like, it is like really groove, like it's like groove metal, you know.
Exactly. Yes.
And it also has to do a lot with that palm muting. It's just so epic. It's their sound is just so unique. But I was surprised that they did play a little like solo there, you know, guitar solo.
Yeah, and at the beginning the guitar was also like
very clean.
Exactly. So that was really cool. This was a great track.
It was a great track.
Really I had 6 minutes of pure entertainment, I think.
Yeah, it's always they never disappoint. That's the thing about Tool. It's never like dull or anything. And of course the lyrics are so strong. I know, like a lot of people are like, dude, you know, like listen to the lyrics, and we do. Like we promise you guys, we will read them. So we're gonna now go almost like 20 years after. Yeah. No more than 20 years.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. 93, 7, 2000. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. So 2019 now. Same lineup, right? Same musicians. But we're gonna do now
Fear Inoculum.
Fear Inoculum and Descending.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just pull it up so we can see the cover, because with the other one we could look at the cover too.
Right.
So there we go. And first song of the album, title, Descending. We're doing Descending. Here we go. So sixth song of the album.
We almost messed up.
I know. I stayed with the name Fear Inoculum. So the song Descending.
Which is song number 6.
Exactly. Okay. Song number 6 of the album Fear Inoculum. Here we go. This band, every time we listen to them, I'm like, why don't we do more of them? You know, like,
I know.
They're so good. I love the feeling.
Yeah. I love how like doodle-doo, like he came in like with this bass line and then dun 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 dun. Just like chords, like just like little, you know, they're letting him ring out and then boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. And then it kind of like crescendos up, everything gets more intense. It's so good.
You can
man.
feel
And I
the
can't believe
build-up.
how they pulled this off, like after so much time of not releasing an album, and they come up with this and they sound exactly like they sound.
Exactly.
I mean, it's different, but they come up with this crazy like music, which is so good.
I know.
We should maybe just like do a full album, you know.
Ooh,
Like,
that would be awesome.
I'm happy that we're doing a marathon, but
I'm happy too. And we got to discover 2 like songs from 2 different eras. So very cool. But yeah, this song is really cool. It's very mellow. It's very like all of their music, very thought-provoking, and we always say that we're like in a meditative state when we listen to Tool, and it's so true. And now listening to them again, it's like there's no other way to describe.
Right, and you don't really need any visual like cues, you know. With Tool, like they told, like some friends of us told us that they have some really like messed up videos and stuff, right?
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't think you even need that because it's so the music is so rich that you can just focus on the music.
Yeah.
I close my eyes and that's all I need. you
Yeah,
know?
I agree.
So
I agree. It's
so good.
amazing. Thank you so much, Eric, for this. It's so cool to get back into Tool and with such a like strong, I don't know. I've heard so much about this album that I feel like it's a great like coming back, you know.
Yeah. Well, let's continue.
All right, I rewound it.
Yes. never heard Tool like play like harmony guitar. That's
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
It is very cool.
And not too much, not too flashy. I love how they always keep it
Yeah.
cool, you know. There's no like need to like you know.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, like let's
Keep
keep
it
it groovy
steady,
and let's
yeah.
keep it like wow.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that too. In our last pause, I forgot to mention that in the first section before the pause, the guitar had a lot of delay and it sounded really cool. And I think it like really goes, like you said, the harmony guitar with their sound is so new but very welcome.
Yeah. I mean, we've heard like what 10 songs or something, but so maybe they've done it before, but it's the first time that I hear it. It's so good, and they really know how to incorporate each section perfectly to go with the other section. It's like, fuck, man.
I know. It's so good.
Yeah. But but guys, check out our channel. Like, you know, all you Tool fans, we've done a lot of prog, different prog from the 70s. But when we go back to Tool, it's always like, whoa.
Yes.
Even when we do Dream Theater and stuff like that, but Tool always kind of like gets me a different way because it's just so different. It's so tribal. It sounds really tribal. It sounds very like minimalistic, but then again so complex at the same time. So it's like it's just like Tool. Like you can't describe it. It's so weird because I've tried to like say, well, they sound a little bit like Porcupine Tree, but then no, you know, it does
they
not.
have their own.
They have their own sound.
Style.
Or Riverside or stuff like that. They have their own sound, and that's so cool. They have their own sound that's hard, you know.
Oh yeah, to be so different than anything else that you can't even.
I don't know if it's the tuning. I mean, because the riffs, I guess it's the tuning. It's the whole like musicianship. Like these guys. It's the 4 guys or 5 guys.
I have no idea.
We're so bad. And you let us know, but I mean, just like, I guess them together, they have like this same vision, and it doesn't sound like grunge, it doesn't sound like metal, it just sounds like really like Tool. Like, oh, this is, I guess there's a lot of clones of Tool, but that we don't know.
Yeah, that
but
could
it's
be.
Just like so good.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Eric, for this request. Let's keep going.
love that synthesizer there. It sounded a little bit like Rush.
Yes.
Very cool.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, just like Alexis said, you get into this like zone and then you're just like,
Yes. It's
oh my god. And I love that the guy was like, you know this?
Oh, the wah-wah?
The wah-wah, the crybaby. He was basically doing like these harmonics with the float was like, and then doing the like doing the wah-wah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that out because it sounded really freaking like demonic. I love that. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it still has the plastic.
Of course it does.
But I mean, no, it just like sounded so cool. Like the whole, it was crescendo, 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 build up, build up, build up. I love that this song didn't have too much lyrics. It was a lot of instrumental parts, which I love.
Yeah.
This song was great. Like, oh man,
it was an experience. I loved how the end was just like the beginning. Like you got kind of sucked in and then released again. You know, that's kind of how I felt it.
And what I noticed is like that the bass player and the drummer, they are very like boom. They hit the same notes. Like when
I was gonna
like
say
Danny like does like a bass drum, boom, the bass player plays that same bass.
That's why it sounds so.
It sounds so heavy. So
exactly.
And then the guitar player, I love how he uses the palm muting. It gives us this flavor of like this what they came up with, this style. And then the open chords like they let it ring it out, you know.
And I love like the percussion in there too. Like you said, it gives it that tribal feel.
Yeah.
It's very
I don't know
cool.
how he does it though. I don't know if it's like, it sounds almost like two drummers, but I'm sure it's him by, I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, we'll have to see. A lot of people have been wanting us to do the Noma song of Danny Carey drum.
The drum react.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I've heard that that's really cool. Even my dad was like, oh my god.
You've seen it?
When he watched one of our Tool videos, he said that after it took him to that Danny drum cam, and he was like, this guy's a genius, oh my god. So my dad's a total Tool fan now.
Yeah, because I mean, this guy, he's like not just any drummer. It's like, this guy is like
he's
prog,
very special.
jazz fusion, you know?
Yeah. Because
Like,
he even has his own band that we did, Volto.
yeah. Which is crazy.
I know.
Like, this is not just some like regular guy behind the drum. This is like a master, like Neil Peart, you know, like Rush.
Exactly.
Wow, this was really great. Thank you again,
you.
Eric, for the for making us sit down and listening to this with like all the attention.
Exactly.
Because if you put this, I mean, in the car, yes. But in the car to enjoy music, it has to be like you have to have listened to it a couple of times.
Yes.
And you miss a lot of stuff because I was listening to some stuff by the Dan and I was like, oh my god, I just missed my favorite part because I was driving. I was concentrating on the road.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
So I just like you rewind it. So I think the best way to experience music is with headphones by yourself or maybe doing a reaction because we pay 100% attention to what's happening. So, but guys, I hope you enjoyed.
Yes,
look at
me
our
too.
t-shirts; they even like kind of match. That's a flame.
And it's got an eye in there.
What is that? Is this from this?
From Lateralis.
Lateralis,
says.
and yours is. It says
here.
Tool, Los Angeles, California.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it says,
Okay.
and. I guess, I don't know, that's just, it could be.
But it also has an eye. It's very like them to do eyes and stuff, you know, like weird stuff. I love their artwork.
Yeah.
But thank you again, Eric. Thank you everyone else for sharing this with us. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Today is Monday, so happy Monday to all of you guys and have a wonderful rest of your day. We hope to see you in the next video.
Thank you
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.